VTubers, being that she played a massive part in popularizing the now multi-million-dollar industry. However, things would take a dark turn.
Leafy voice? I don't think it's a Leafy voice. It's a Sunny V2 voice, isn't it? It's actually a Sunny V2. Holy shit. I thought that was Sunny V2 for a second. Yeah, me too. He's actually... Is this one of those Sunny V2 clones? I feel like Sunny V2 has become too big to a point that literally a lot of people are copying him now. Even the editing style and the voice.
When she'd announced her indefinite hiatus in early December.
Bro, the editing style is even similar to Sunny V2.
As to why she'd be doing so. And that is to focus on making NFTs.
Wait. I want to pause this. I want to watch this shit. This is actually fucking Sunny V2 2.0. Whoever you are, you're actually a Sunny V2 clone, aren't you? Holy shit.
Which evidently created a lot of drama.
Okay, actually, you know what? This might be a parody.
最近でもメタバースとか NFT とか難しそうだけどそういうものをもっと身近に届けてみんなと新しい楽しいを体験したり
Oh, yep, it's a... Oh, wait. Yeah, it's a Sunny V2. It's a Sunny V2 parody, I think. The last part figured it out. Hold on, this VTuber made a terrible anime. Here's why. If NFTs is going to be his, like, main thesis, then I'm just gonna tell you guys... I'm just gonna tell you guys ahead, he's wrong.
Alright, now that I've got your attention, I can drop the fucking Sunny V2 accent. Just so I can tell you that this video
I knew
is
it.
sponsored by Raid. Hold on. If you thought I was gonna say Shadow Legends, a free-to-play mobile hero collection RPG with over 650 complete unique characters and tons of awesome bosses to take on, then you're as predictable as when my hamster found out his cage was unlocked.
I want to be sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends again, boys.
Anyway, we're talking about Raid Call of the Arbiter, which is Raid's very own anime, Shun. It's a limited series that expands on the world and lore of Raid, so you can learn more about the backstories of champions you see and play.
Raid has lore?
Myself, along with the other 5 million people watching. God, I wish I had those numbers. And honestly, I'm invested. Episode 1 focuses on the story of Gallic, and the very tough decision he has to make to either side with his fellow orcs or to stand up for the innocent farmers that they're pillaging and plundering. I won't spoil too much, but the episode as a whole was actually pretty sad.
Wait, what?
Also wholesome in a sense. And on top of that, the animation goes hard. I frankly did not expect this level of quality. The animation style reminds me of like Arcane in a way.
Oh god, the ad work. No, I was just curious. I'm not gonna check Raid out, but I still want to be sponsored by them. Raid, please sponsor me. Please sponsor me.
EST until July 20th. And the best part is, it's free. You can watch it in-game or on YouTube, where Raid also is releasing lore videos and behind-the-scenes
Hello,
content.
Tori.
But don't think that these two things are mutually exclusive. Raid Shadow Legends also has a bunch of Call of the Arbiter related features, like new champions, more lore connected to the series, and a whole lot of activities you can still take part in. So if you're a Raid fan, or
I want to
even
skip
someone
the
who
ad, but
played
I
the
can't
ages
because
ago
I have to
and
respect
dropped
this
you've
guy.
got a lot of things to be excited about. All you have to do is log into Raid for 7 days between now and July 24th, and you'll get a chance to get the legendary character artifact for free. And if you haven't started playing Raid yet, I highly suggest you use my link in the description or scan my QR code to get insane bonuses. And just because it's you, I'll throw in the epic champion Knight Errant.
Actually, it's kind of interesting that Japan has much different attitude toward NFTs.
Raid Thanks to Raid for sponsoring this video. Now back to whatever the future dingus wants to say. So in December 2021, Kizuna AI decided to go on hiatus.
Hey, Jay Agonoy, let's go!
The reason being that, in her words, she wanted to connect with everyone in the world. Now, the reason why she, or more accurately, the entire company running her model, decided that NFTs were the best way of doing that is a bit of a leap in logic. I mean, she could just, I don't know, turn on the internet. But despite what I said at the start of the video, it's worth noting that this is all speculation. Active 8, the company that owns Kizuna AI, never actually said outright, hey, we're going to sell NFTs.
Wait, you're bullshitting me. Yes, they did. Wait, not exactly, but they did sell NFTs. What? No, chat, look. They actually did sell NFTs. Hold on, I'm going to get through my archives real quick. I swear to God, holy shit. This video's wrong already. See, look at this shit. Yeah. What do you mean? They're selling NFTs. I'm looking at it right now. 9th, 18th, 2001. So the September 18, 2021. Kizuna AI official website. Well, I mean, I guess technically he's right. Like, we're not. They didn't act, or it didn't actually outwardly say that they weren't gonna sell NFTs, but you know, I guess what they did instead was just, hey, we're not gonna sell NFTs, but we're going to collaborate with a project that does launch NFTs. So yeah, in a way, I guess they're not lying, but it's a bit of a twist in the truth, I guess. Is this after the OG AI left, timeline-wise? No, the OG AI never left. It's more like she has additional clones now.
It feels more like that time you tried to confess to your crush, but you didn't have the balls to say it, so you do the, well, what would you say if I did say I liked you?
Okay,
Either
that
way,
makes sense.
You can't judge them harshly on things they didn't do. And given the like to dislike ratio on the video, and comments like, she referred to NFTs because it's a trendy thing to do, not because she's trying to sell you something, it tells us that people weren't too mad about the idea.
True. It was mostly just Westerners, because in Japan they have a good view of NFTs. Meanwhile, in the West, Westerners just use it to like scam people. In Japan, they actually see it as like an avenue for tech to improve over rights and stuff.
Until they were. Not long after the announcement, countless of VTuber Keemstars began reporting
They actually called Kill and False VTuber Keemstars. That's interesting.
About it, and were absolutely disgusted by this news from Kizuna AI. NFTs? Ew, yuck, gross. So not everyone was on board, and it left a sour note in the mouths of some Kizuna AI fans. But this was 2021 news. Almost 2 years have passed since the incident, and
I know NFTs have the potential to be useful, but in more mundane stuff like digital proof of ownership or with invoices and stuff, but definitely not with mass-produced artificial scarcity art. Yeah, it's exactly what I said earlier. It's like people here, well, not here, but like Westerners, I guess, and well, not generally Westerners, but like most people that speak English just kind of use it as an avenue to make money.
to their credit, the company actually made a statement on the Kizuna AI website, stating that they are not involved in activities that promote the transfer of crypto assets.
Okay, if this is what he's referring to, yeah. The reason why this happened was because on Twitter there were multiple like accounts actually promoting NFTs and using Kizuna AI's like likeness in their promotional materials. That's why they said this. And as far as I know, those sites and those scammers, it's safe to call them scammers because that's basically what they were, they got taken down. As far as I know. As far as I remember, that is.
And to my knowledge, no such NFTs of Kizuna AI were actually sold after the announcement. So
True.
It's safe to assume that Active 8 probably heard the backlash from fans and our sexy, broad-shouldered internet warriors.
Let's fucking go,
decided to
Kyo.
Stop pursuing NFTs as a whole.
No, I just showed you guys.
Until they didn't. Because almost 2 years later, Active 8 releases an anime that
Oh,
features
yeah.
a bunch of young, aspiring VTubers. I'll talk about the actual anime later, but the thing that bothered the 3 people who watched the show was that at the end of one of the episodes, the main character suddenly starts explaining the concept of an NFT.
Yeah, Japan really likes NFTs. The end, jumping the gun since forever. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna let the guy finish.
Which, if you couldn't imagine, was pretty jarring to a lot of people. Comments like,
Bruh, they really shoved NFTs into this?
NFTs is still a thing? I thought that went away after the crypto crash. People still want to pay thousands of dollars for a link to a JPEG?
were almost unanimously typed in forums,
Damn.
and multiple tweets and videos were made about it online. There were people, however, who believed that this
Penumbra,
wasn't an
let's fucking
outright
go.
NFT shill, and more so, simply an explanation of the term NFT that has nothing to do with the anime.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
Now, you
That
can
makes
decide
sense.
for yourself whether or not you agree, but I never intended this video to be an objective news source, because I think, 1, this shit is stupid, and 2,
Based.
it's extremely hilarious. So I'm gonna share my opinion. Look, let's be real. Clearly the company isn't gonna start
Besides
dropping
tier list, am I
Kizuna
right?
AI
True.
NFTs mid-episode like a YouTuber in their merch line. That's too obvious. But it's still a significant lapse in judgment to assume that people weren't going to get mad about you even mentioning the term in your anime. I personally think they're doing the same thing as they did before, where they make an announcement related to NFTs, see how people react
That makes
before
sense.
deciding to go through with it or not.
Yeah, that
What's
makes
funny
sense.
to me is that they saw it fail miserably once, despite NFTs still being hot and not a word you get cancelled for in 2021, compared to now where its popularity has significantly declined and they still think, nah, you know what? This time for sure. I just know it.
Wait,
And
what do
I
you mean?
purposefully withheld this information for dramatic effect. Remember that company statement they made before? Well,
Yeah.
3 months before that statement in September
Wait,
2021,
motherfucker.
Kizuna AI collaborated
Oh, motherfucker. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for doubting this guy. I thought he was... Okay, he purposely... Okay, you know what? I fell for it. Motherfucker, good job. I fell for it. That's good. Doing this is good. Got him. Yeah, true. Got him. I got.
with Meta Annie, a
Yeah.
graphic art project to sell designs of whatever the f***s
NFTs.
iconic Pyoko Pyoko ribbon. So yeah, technically they never sold any Kizuna AI NFTs after the statement was made, but they most certainly
Exactly.
did before it.
Exactly.
NFTs aren't
Yeah,
the only
good. Holy shit. Good. That's actually really good. That's a good observation. Thank you.
thing that made this anime controversial. Because the show itself is controversially terrible. So we start off with Miracle, right? She's an aspiring VTuber with big dreams to become just like her idol Ai. Sure, whatever. We're introduced to the world she lives in, and honestly, I thought the setting was pretty cool. Mainly because I'm a huge nerd and it reminded me a lot of a game I used to play called
Oh, Mega Man. Mega Man X. No, not Mega Man X. Yeah, I actually had the same idea. What the fuck? I'm actually reading this guy. No. This guy's reading me. What the fuck?
Mega Man Star Force.
Oh, yeah. Star Force. Sorry. Yeah.
She even jacks into the mainframe of the VTubing space by entering this portal, so at least that gets points from me. The only points from me.
I'm so sorry for cutting into the video a lot because I do have a lot to say about it too. Exactly what Mickey said. It felt like it could have been an avenue to explore VTuber culture and content creation and like the general entertainment industry. But I feel like Kizuna AI was never going to be the anime that is able to do that. Because Kizuna AI's the time that Kizuna AI was present in the industry is not the same kind of reality that it is now. Like VTubing in Japan right now is vastly different from the VTubing that Kizuna AI flourished in. Because back then, the norms were that popular the norm was that popular content forms was basically just scripted short pre-recorded content, right? There were some streams here and there, but right now it's totally different. The landscape is totally different. Kizuna AI would not have been the IP or the VTuber or the opinion leader or whatever that would have been able to tell a more accurate depiction of a deep dive into the VTuber culture. I feel like Nijisanji or Hololive or even like, yeah, primarily those two would be the only ones that would be able to accurately assess that kind of culture. Or someone like Aka Akasaka, I guess. That guy knows his shit. He researches a lot. Mm-hmm. Not gonna lie, the YouTuber in Oshinoko has more in common with VTubing than the AI show. Yeah, I feel like the AI show would just be a simplification. Like, you know, a simplification and more of like a fluffed up, very family friendly generic version rather than the deep dives that Oshinoko actually tries to describe. Which is, I guess, the reason why the Kizuna AI anime failed, right? Because hold on, Kizuna AI anime launch, a release date, yeah. When did this anime release? November? No, motherfucker. When did it get released? April 3. Okay. Wait, what? April 3, 2023. Okay. When did Oshinoko? April to June. Holy shit. It's actually on the same month. I feel like Oshinoko far surpassed Kizuna AI because it's deeper than the anime. I feel like they really just wanted to make a generic anime and it failed and it flopped. I mean, I don't know if it flopped in Japan, but I guess in EN it kind of fucked up.
Almost everything else was exceptionally lackluster. For example, all the characters can be distilled into one character trope. I'm the dumb MC that everyone likes.
This is Aki. Not Aki, this is Azuki. It has to be. Because Azuki was actually part of update before, like in 2018 or 2018. Did you guys know that? Did you guys know that? Like Azuki, like the Hololive Azuki was actually part of Activate or Update back then. It was a joint project between Cover Corp and like Update. So this has to be an Azuki reference. It has to be.
Distilled into one character trope. I'm the dumb MC that everyone
Hello,
likes 'cause I
Ransan.
have
Thanks for
determination.
coming
I'm
in.
the emotionless monotone robot who wants to feel something. I'm the preppy bitch. I didn't even watch the show further to know who these two are. Even then, I really wanted to look past the one-dimensional characters had their dialogues not been so fucking boring. Every encounter these two have is filled with, hey, I'm feeling pretty sad. Yeah, you're feeling pretty sad. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty sad. But it's okay. Everyone's sad at one point. Yeah, you're right.
I feel like I'd have to watch the anime to really get my full opinion. But if I'm gonna take this guy's word, and that's basically like the drama and the conflict in the show, then they're really not doing it justice, bro. I feel like they're trying. I feel like in the VTubing context, right? This is trying to this would be in the VTubing context, or if any VTuber anime is going to make, if any VTuber agency is going to make an anime with this kind of premise, I feel like this would be a great avenue to talk about imposter syndrome, because imposter syndrome is like the major reason why a lot of people are menheras right now. A lot of VTubers don't think that they deserve anything, and I feel like being so reductive and boiling down that feeling into this and this is not a good look. Again, that's taking this guy's word for it. I haven't actually watched the anime, but now I actually want to now. I want to now. Show would have been a 10 out of 10 if it had a chat shouting mating press. Bro, if they had like chat features, it would be cool. Shitting on an anime about VTubers is the real content, true.
At one point. Yeah, you're right.
Gay.
They didn't even try. These lines felt like they were AI generated. And at that point, I'd rather watch AI
never
gen
mind. I thought that was real.
August 12, 2036. A death of a universe. August 12, 2036.
The story itself was also pretty uninteresting. It's
Okay.
basically just them competing on who can sing and dance the best to qualify for the VTuber award show. I won't harp on it too much because some people might actually like that concept. It really just wasn't for me. But one thing that I think most people are glossing over is the fact that Wit Studio was the one that animated this.
No fucking way, bro. No fucking way, bro. Oh my god, it's real. Oh my fucking god, it's real. I mean, to be fair, the character designs look good. If not a bit generic, but artistically speaking, they're good.
Series. Yeah, that Wit Studio. Attack on Titan Vinland Saga Ranking of Kings Wit Studio.
Oh,
Not
never
gonna
mind.
lie, I'm pretty disappointed because the animation was actually decent. The
Yeah,
character designs
it's fucking with Studio. It has to be.
are cute, the world looks okay, and you can clearly see that a fair amount of effort was put into making this shit look nice.
Bro, that's fucking good. Holy shit. This is 3D, right?
But it really falls flat when you pair it with the characters and dialogue. They also do this very unique thing where they incorporate the characters' own 3D models when they do a performance. I think this is actually done by a lot of VTubers, not
Yeah, they do. I feel like only VTuber fans would be the only ones that could appreciate that. But I can understand why non-VTuber fans would think that it looks weird animation-wise.
Not only Kizuna AI, and it's clearly intentional because every episode has at least one live performance. So to say it isn't at least innovative with its presentation would be a disservice to the anime. I want to postface this by saying that I don't hate Kizuna AI or the company running her model. I frankly don't give a shit. But they made an announcement
Real.
a couple months back detailing the projects that they're currently working on, and I think it gives a clearer picture of what's been happening surrounding the company. So 1, obviously, Kizuna AI, 2, Love-chan, 3, KZN, Alleles, which is basically the characters from the anime, but on YouTube. They're pretty much like an idol group, and
Okay.
I think this was the reason for making the anime in the first place, as a marketing stunt to introduce these characters as a group so that you can follow them well after the show has ended. But keep in mind that this is only buzz that's coming from the West.
That would be the most expensive marketing technique ever. And if it's overshadowed by Oshinoko and nobody's watching it, then it would be one of the most inefficient marketing stunt too.
God forbid that there are countries outside of America. So I don't actually know the sentiment that Japan and Japanese people have towards this news. You do the research for yourself if you're interested. I have more anime to watch. But yeah, I'm just trying a new style of content that's
Okay, video's over. Holy shit. I'm actually really curious now. Allele project. Load, motherfucker! Okay, here we go. Damn. Okay. So, let me explain. Here's my opinion, chat. Here's my opinion. It's generic, made by corporate shows anime. Like, no hate, but it's just sad. Imo. The anime is a generic idol show wannabe. True. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna take your word for it and like the word of like this YouTuber. But the reason why they're doing this, chat, is because look, the Kizuna AI, the problem with Kizuna AI's company is that Kizuna AI is the only brand that they have. They banked the entire brand on one VTuber, on one individual. And you can see how that's gonna be bad for the long term, right? And how it's actually been the reason why Update and Activate has been tanking for a long time now. It's because it's literally just Kizuna AI. So think about it this way. Hold on. Like, okay, think about it this way. The reason why Hololive and Nijisanji popped off and why other VTuber agencies are forming like VShojo and stuff like that, and because brand loyalty is important, right? Brand loyalty is important. And these VTuber agencies have made it so that after you watch one VTuber that you like, you might be interested in the next VTuber under their agency because the VTuber that you like might be collaborating with that VTuber frequently, right? Like the point is like when you stop watching the VTuber that you like, there's a chance that you might watch the same VTuber under that agency because then you'd be familiar with the community. You'd have your very unique culture going on there. And because Kizuna AI doesn't have that aspect because she's just literally one person, they needed to create a culture and a community around that. If Cover Corp only released Tokinosora and didn't release like Gen 1 and the other VTubers that they have right now, Cover Corp would be dead. And this is Hololive's version. This is Activate's version. Activate, whatever. This is Update's version of a Hololive. This is any color. This is their version of a Nijisanji. And this anime is their attempt at that, I guess. Because they really needed a unique culture, chat. They really needed to make it so that Kizuna AI's clout could also like flow down to other people under their own agency or company. That's what they're doing. Are you family friendly? Yes, I am. Did they at least debut those VTubers from the anime? I mean, they have these. Hold on. Let's see. No. So they don't have individual VTubers for these people. Like they don't have individual personalities. I guess they're selling this as a group, but they're not selling it individually. So are these are just music videos, isn't it? These are just like concerts and shit.
違うでも確かにそしてからだと妖艶でセクシーね
So I guess the video was really only about talking about why the anime was shit. I didn't really get I didn't really get an impression as to why they made the anime. I guess for corporate reasons, for marketing reasons, which she did kind of loosely explain in the last thing, but you know what? I'll give it a like. I think this was really interesting. Everyone respects Ai-chan. How shall we exploit that? I feel like in business, everyone has to, businessman has to think about that, unfortunately. Especially like in Ai's situation where the company behind Kizuna AI is kind of desperate to make her popular again.